Hey everyone, my name is Hrishi. I work at Microsoft on Azure Orbital. I think this is a lightning talk, so I'll quickly go over how Orbital adopts virtual RF and why we find it very useful on our platform. So I'm just going to jump right into it. We have fully adopted and are embracing virtual RF, and at our sites we don't have hardware modems, we have digitizers, and we stream that RF right into the cloud. So we could do S and X band and all the way up to 500 megahertz of streaming. And there's two ways we do the software radio modem. We can manage it for you, or you could bring your own. So we deliver the VIDA RF right into the customer VNet in this case. So this gives us a lot of flexibility. So customers can bring their own modem, or if they don't want to care about that headache, we just take care of it for them. So what does this do? It enables us to be very agile. So typically for spacecraft communication links, we find that each link is unique and each spacecraft is unique. And there's always like certain parameters that are especially, attributed to that particular link. So it's not, you can't just get one hardware modem that fits all. So what does that mean? Vendor diversity is not possible. You have to pay a lot of money on NRE to onboard each customer. It's not flexible. And doing ground station as a service generally just becomes really hard. So we adopt virtual RF and we build it on top of VIDA 49. So that's now Diffie. And we work with a ecosystem of partners, Kratos and Emergent now and more, to pull that together. So that's the options that we have right now with Diffie. If everyone, as everyone conforms to this standard, we can, in theory, begin to onboard a lot of these players into Orbital and offer their software modems as well. So another aspect about virtual RF is actually in the architecture as well. So on the left is where we started, and on the right is kind of where we're trending towards. So before we had a conventional deployment model, so just hardware modems, supply chain issues I talked about, security is a hassle, and on-site maintenance is also a hassle. So where are we today? We have the cloud-based virtual modems and digitizers at the site. What does that mean? We can do some really cool stuff with capacity management, like channelization and combiners. If you have multiple channels in one band, we can scale really fast. And we're kind of future-proof in some ways that we can easily adopt DVB-S2 and S2X and whatever other new waveforms that come online. And where do we see this going? Now, instead of just running the software radios or the virtual network functions in the cloud, we're trying to move them and enable them all over the place. So we can move them closer to the antenna or on site. So you can take advantage of even more high performance compute or FPGA. There's options for even higher security. And then another benefit for on-prem use of these software modems is you can get really consistent with your DevOps. So you could go from lab to flight. And that's something I'll talk about tomorrow. And that concludes my lightning talk. There's a picture of a ground station at our data center at Quincy. So that's a 6.1 meter dish, X over Y, and it's in a radome. And in general, that's what data centers look like from the outside, just kind of plain gray buildings, not much to see. Highly secure. And oh yeah, I'll be at the desk now and today and tomorrow in case anyone has questions.
All right, cool. Thank you, Hrishi, and thank you, Microsoft, for sponsoring this year. And yeah, definitely check these guys out at the expo hall. Any questions in the room here before we head off to break? All right. Well, thanks, Hrishi.